Have you ever imagined that behind an ancient barrier of iron and molten copper, there exists a nation so vast that the prophet, peace be upon him, said from every 1,000 human beings 999 will be from them? A people who will one day spill across the earth like a roaring tide, shaking the foundations of civilization and marking one of the greatest signs of the approaching end. They are not a myth, not folklore, not fantasy. They are mentioned in the Qur'an, mentioned by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and discussed by scholars for over 1,000 years. They are Gog and Magog, Ya'juj and Ma'juj. But who are they really? Before we lift the veil from one of the most mysterious signs of the last day, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Because today, you and I will dive deeper than the surface, deeper than what most people ever hear. Gog and Magog are mentioned explicitly in 2 chapters of the Qur'an, Surah Al-Kahf and Surah Al-Anbiya. In Al-Kahf, a distressed people cry out to Dhul-Qarnayn. Indeed, Gog and Magog are causing great corruption on earth. And in Al-Anbiya, Allah declares, until, when Gog and Magog are let loose, they will surge quickly from every height. These verses establish that Gog and Magog are real human nations, destined to re-emerge in the end times, and are a part of Allah's divine plan. Imam Al-Qurtubi, in his monumental tafsir, states, this verse is clear evidence that Gog and Magog are 2 human tribes who exist and who will be released at the appointed time. So, who exactly are they? Most classical scholars, including Ibn Kathir in Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya, trace their lineage back to Yafith, or Japheth, the son of Prophet Nuh, or Noah, peace be upon him. This means they are humans, not supernatural beings. Yet they differ from other nations in one astonishing aspect: their population size. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said in a narration found in Bukhari and Muslim, from every 1,000 people 999 will be from Gog and Magog. Imam An-Nawawi explained that the meaning is not mathematical precision, but a demonstration of their overwhelming numbers. They are a people known for rapid population growth, unrestricted expansion, and aggression unlike any other nation. Some modern researchers connect their traits with ancient nomadic supergroups such as the Scythians, Turkic tribes, or Proto-Mongol confederations. But these are academic theories. None are definitive, because the Quran does not tie Gog and Magog to any specific ancient tribe. What is certain is this: they exist, and they will emerge. Many fabricated stories falsely claim that Gog and Magog have strange appearances, oversized ears, single eyes, or monster-like bodies. But authentic Hadith do not describe them this way. In fact, from the sound narrations, their physical appearance is essentially human. The focus of revelation is not their bodies, but their behavior. First, they are extremely destructive. The Qur'an mentions their great corruption, which is not ordinary mischief. It is catastrophic. Second, they spread across the earth like a devouring swarm. In Sahih Muslim, it is narrated, they will pass by a river and drink it until it is dry. This imagery is overwhelming. A massive flood of humanity, draining resources as they sweep across the land. Third, they obey no moral code. Scholars like Imam Al-Qurtubi and Ibn Jurayj describe them as lawless, faithless, without treaties, and without mercy. Fourth, they descend rapidly from high places. This signifies their fast, overwhelming invasion, like a tidal wave crashing down upon civilization. This is why Prophet Isa, Jesus, peace be upon him, and the believers will be instructed to flee to Mount Tur. Not to fight, because fighting them is not a task for mankind. Dhul-Qarnayn, the righteous ruler mentioned in Surah Al-Kahf, constructed a massive barrier made of iron blocks, reinforced with molten copper, and sealed between 2 mountains. Scholars such as At-Tabari, Al-Qurtubi, and Ibn Kathir have proposed possible general regions: the Caucasus Mountains, the Darial Pass, areas north of Armenia, or regions near ancient Siberian frontiers. But none of these theories are absolute, and that is the point. Allah purposely did not specify the exact location. The only thing He revealed with certainty is this: When the promise of your Lord comes, he will level it to the ground. This means the wall will fall not because of human engineering, but because Allah wills it. And when it collapses, the world will enter a new chapter of turmoil. The authentic Hadith paint a detailed sequence of events for their emergence in the end times. First, Prophet Isa, Jesus, peace be upon him, descends from heaven. After the defeat of the Dajjal, Allah releases Gog and Magog. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, Allah will reveal to Isa, I have released servants of mine whom no one can fight. This is a clear sign. Humanity will be powerless against them. They will sweep across the earth claiming dominance. Another narration reports, they will say, we have conquered those on earth. Now let us conquer those in the heavens. Their arrogance reaches unimaginable heights. Then Allah destroys them with a small creature, not with armies, not with weapons, but with tiny organisms that attack their necks. A reminder that the greatest human threats can be ended by the smallest of Allah's creation. The aftermath is described by the Prophet. The stench of their corpses will fill the land until Allah sends birds with long necks to carry their bodies away. Humanity will witness devastation, unlike anything recorded in history. My dear brothers and sisters, Gog and Magog are not merely a story, not a myth from ancient civilizations, not a poetic metaphor. They are a real chapter of the future of humanity, a truth revealed by Allah and repeated by His Messenger, peace be upon him. But why would Allah tell us all this? To remind us that this world is temporary. Empires rise and fall. Technologies advance and collapse. No civilization is permanent. No human strength is absolute. And when Allah decrees a matter, nothing in existence can resist it. He brings forth a nation to shake the world and ends that nation with a tiny creature so that mankind understands. The earth is not ours to control. We are travelers, passing through a world that does not belong to us. And until the day comes when these signs unfold, our duty is clear. Strengthen our faith, refine our character, and hold firmly to the guidance Allah has given us, because knowledge of the future is not meant to frighten us, but to awaken us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow for more reflections.